Is it a green flag?
No. Is it? Yeah, it is.
It is a green flag, yes, it is. So here we go then, under there. And there's already a car off in the background, but it's still jostling between the two Coles Racing karts as they go through.
Matthew Higgins up in a second, though. I think he's going to be a main competitor against Matty Hingley there.
Work out, and there was a move there down the inside. There's actually two karts that have come together and are now going to drop down the field. It looks like damage on one of the karts. I can't quite see who it was. They have now stopped to the exit of the hairpin. You can see the 74 of that senior Rotax, or that is a junior Rotax car, I should say. Tristan Rennie, yeah, being recovered. So
there's no need to go for any drastic move now. We're still 10 minutes left on the clock. I think working together is now the tactic to try and pull away. Matty Hingley and Matthew Higgins have started to work together, but that's the number 27, which is off. That is the number 27 of Callum Green. That is off the track.
Oh, you say they're trying to pull a gap. He's just
or not.
He's just tucked in behind him there and popped a nose down the inside. Now it looked like the position was given up quite lightly. Jez Williams, there you go. Matty Hingley back up the end. No, that's Matthew Higgins. Sorry, Matthew Higgins back up the inside and moving back up into first place. Again, it didn't sit in the same place as where Hingley did it before. So it looked like they didn't lose a lot of time, but that has allowed, still voicing, you can see there in the background, slowly catching.
Is that going to be a move? Yes, it is. And that is the number, I think that's the number 96, making a move on Harley Horton. So that's Sam Gunnell up into third.
And it's all eyes on these top two. Down the inside goes Matty Hingley. Again, that gets that move done. Down the inside goes Higgins. Can he try and do it? No. Hingley closes the door. Higgins can't respond. Higgins stays behind now. He's going to try and switch it down the inside here. Oh, he goes on top of in contact, and both karts go off through the center S's. That's a disaster for Hingley and Higgins. Is Higgins still leading the way? No, he isn't. So now your new leader, Sam Gunnell and Harley Horton. Now this is going to really turn up the thermostat between these two. I think it's side by side between the two. Again, they rub wheels. Are these two going to take each other out as well? No, they stay in front. So it's still the 96 of Sam Gunnell who's going to enter the last corner in front. Is he going to take the win? Yes, he is. It's going to be Sam Gunnell who takes the win from Harley Horton, and Matthew Higgins crosses the line in third place. They weren't expecting that for the final of Rotax. For the Honda Cadets, as you say, the lights on the screen, the revs raise, and it's green flag, and we're away for the start of the Honda Cadet final. It's a good start from the man in the second place row, Lewis Islin, the number 12, moving over in front of Timo Youngling, closing that spot off and moving up into the leaders. The rest of the field go through. There's the 49 and the 23. Again, as they go through, that's a little further down the orders, not on my screen there. That's Cole Denham there and Aris Majukas there. They're working hard at the start. Good start from all the field, though. And breaking away slightly, Lewis Islin, the SFR. In fact, I say that. Timo Youngling down the inside. 13 and a half minutes remaining on the timer. And contact between the other two there. That's another spin, the 24. Harrison Mackey there, Project 1, has gone awry there. You can see the top three there, side by side. Down the inside goes Ewan Charman, and Joshua Graham looks like follows as well. But 2.5 minutes left on the race. But yeah, these top three still nose to tail. No give between them either. And of course, as they get to these last laps, I'm sure we'll start to see some overtakes. You've got a big enough gap behind. You've got 4 seconds to the next kart, and that's also one of your teammates from Ambition Motorsport as well. So the drivers will see that as we go into there, and straight away you can see Ewan Charman there straight down the inside at turn 1, getting past Joshua Graham. So that's one position move straight away. Blake Ticehurst still in third place. He's going to watch these two, probably battle and then trying to get a position. No, I say that. He's going to try go straight down the inside. So that was Blake Ticehurst down the inside of Joshua Graham, moving now up into second place. So now it's Charman versus Ticehurst and Graham in that order. Round the outside goes the 36 of Ticehurst. Tries to look round, can't quite do it. Stays in single file through the Dunlop chicane. Up the back straight now. It's going to be who's going to have the better line through this corner. Very defensive goes the 30 of the 10. 36 around the outside. The 88 now gets through. So Joshua Graham back up into second place. Now back up into first as well. Forces the number 10 of Ewan Charman out wide, and that's allowing that position to go. So across the line, it's going to be Joshua Graham who takes the checkered flag, Blake Ticehurst who crosses in second, and Ewan Charman who's going to take that third place spot on the grid. as they exit the final corner into the tram lines. Green flag is out and we're away racing. 15 minutes plus 1 additional lap. The top 4 already braking away, squirreling under braking through the corner. A good start still from all as they managed to get round. And that's a cracking start from the entire field round turn 1. So it still looks like Stephen Duncan leading the way. Harry Linden, the GP plate. Yeah, there was a yellow flag. Oh, who's gone off there? There was 3 of them. The 28, the 12 that I can see there. Keep an eye on that one. Down the inside, though, goes the 24 on the 56. It's Mackenzie Douglas moving up on Ben Crossley. So good move there for 3rd place. Go for it. Down the inside, moving up into the lead. And is that potentially an issue for the 16? Of Stephen Duncan, because absolutely stationary there out of the first corner. Again, down there, the 24 getting past now the GP plate. So Mackenzie Douglas now up into 1st place. Harry Linden moving down into 2nd. Not so much though, because of course Harry Linden's just behind and the GP plate not letting Harry get away. Oh, and there it is, isn't it? What is that? He is struggling on the start-finish straight. You can see he just got absolutely overtaken there.
Yes.
So there is a problem with Stephen Duncan's kart. They're in the spot now where it's just single file, follow the leader, try and open up the gaps, and then they'll battle later. Oh, I say that. No, I'm completely wrong. There you go. What are you talking about? No, they're not. They're going for the move. Harry Linden back down the inside. It looks like it's got 2 groups of 2 here. Back down the inside, though, goes Mackenzie Douglas. And every time one of those moves happen, you can see there, it's now a group of 4. It was 2 groups of 2. Now 1 group of 4.
Yeah, so it just shows the caliber of driving. Harry Linden up the inside again. It looks like these center S's are a great place for an overtake. Talking about going tighter in the hairpins, that does mean that Mackenzie Douglas gets through, and the number 19 of Finn Smith is going to have a little look, but cannot make anything stick.
Yeah. Just 2 minutes left on the clock as they go side by side, the GP plate and the 24 again. And that's Linden trying to get down the inside, couldn't quite do it, so Douglas still leading the way from Linden, then Smith, then Crossley. As they go through, up the back straight, under braking, down the inside goes Harry Linden, gets the job done. Douglas goes wide, now is under pressure from Finn Smith. Finn tries to go down the inside here, no, stays behind into the final corner. And again, looks like he tried to go down the inside there, couldn't quite do it. So he has a big look over his shoulder there, goes defensive, round the outside now, Douglas side by side. Who's going to break later? And it's going to be Harry Linden who holds on to that one through turn 1. Take the long way around. There's a bit of contact there as well as they tried to get the switchback move, and that's put now Douglas under pressure. Linden's going to take the checkered flag though from Douglas and Smith. How are we going to go this time around? It looks like we are. Green flag is out for the Rotax 177. All these drivers here are on the wet tyres. The one driver who's in the background who hasn't really accelerated off is on the slicks as they go through. I think the wets was the right call.
So will he be able to make a move anytime soon as he goes up the inside into the final corner of Paddock Bend, and he goes down the straight of the Comrade Straight, and he is in the lead. But Louis Large out in the lead, only by 2 tenths now. So the drivers behind Matthew Easton and Ben Davis are catching on to the back of him.
Right there's the 29 on the slicks. And here's KR Sports. Let's just keep an eye on his lap times. Last lap time was a 1:13. Fastest lap of the race actually goes Ben Davis, 59.0. Henry Ayres, his last time around was a 1:01.1. So, and there's someone going straight over the track. Well, that's one way to gain time quickly, and that's just to miss the chicane. Oh, funny how Henry Ayres just set the fastest lap of the race, 56.3. There we go. Those slick tyres are coming into their own
2
here.
2 seconds quicker a lap.
The 6th place driver. So, a big oversteer moment there from the 95 of Matthew Easton. That's allowed Oliver Appleby to get past.
The slower these guys. Oh, and that's a rear wheel coming off.
And who's that? That's the 71. That's Colin Davis. So that's made that overtake for Henry Ayres very easy, but a disaster for the 71 of Colin Davis out of nowhere.
But we've had many drivers. And that's the 54 going for a move. Was it the 34? 95 jumping over the grass. That is Matthew Easton having a jump over the grass.
This is actually could be quite close. 2 minutes left on the clock. You can see now it's just one corner between them. They're on the same start-finish straight with them all sliding around well on super overheated tyres and much better traction out of the corner. Right behind, down the inside. Thank you very much. That's 1 done. Can we get another one round the outside? Yes, we can. That's 2 done. So I'm sure there's a massive smile on the face of Henry Ayres underneath that helmet that we just can't see. Here we go then on the back of Louis Elias. Thank you very much. That wasn't very long. That didn't take long. Now, here we go. Slick tyres versus wet round the final corner. Can't quite do it there. Has to stay behind, but I'm sure he's going to get a much better exit out of the final corner across the start-finish line. Takes second place across the line. Nicely done. And now he's right behind him on his tail. Is Oliver going to be able to defend this? I don't think he can, as they head up the back straight now in towards Gasworks Bend. Round the outside through this corner. No, can't quite do that. Despite the fact he's got slick tyres, he can't quite go around the outside. Started at the back and has made his way all the way through the field. He's got the inside line here as they go into the centre res, and that looks like job done there for Henry Ayres, who's gone from the back of the field to the front. We didn't think it was going to be possible. Round the final corner on the last lap, Henry Ayres is going to take the checkered flag, and as you can imagine, he's going to be absolutely delighted with that decision from himself and the team to stick on the slick tyres. Flags out. Final race is underway. 15 minutes plus one additional lap into turn one. A great start from James Lothar there, forcing out the number 5, who actually went slightly wide there. That was Reese Hunter, who's dropped several positions through turn one. A yellow flag out in the first sector. 2 karts off into the barriers. One managing to get away with his own steam. The 35 I can see there. Again, Nelson King, the 97, looking like he wants to get past Lothar very, very soon, not wanting to stay behind. There it is, down the inside. He was eyeing it up into St. John's, gets it done. Also, Kai Hunter in the 95 wants to follow suit as well, gets that done as well. So, DHR, Dan Holland Racing go to first and second, and James Lothar loses third place as well to Morgan Porter as well. So, Morgan Porter now up into P3 on the GP plate.
Yeah, great driving from everyone throughout the whole field. It's DHR 1-2.
It's DHR, not anymore. It's not.
DHR, not anymore. Yeah, as we see Morgan Porter make his way through to second position. But as that's a number 17, a misplaced front NASA panel and a broken kart.
Yeah, I think that's the number 11, actually, not the 17. That is Marchi Hamera for Vision Motorsports with a very broken front end of that kart. That's a huge disaster there. And he's hitting those curbs. He's got to watch out. You don't want to hit those, especially that one. It's a very harsh curb. It can really damage it. And down the inside there goes Tom Edmonds. Gets the job done. Reese tries to come back around the outside. Can't quite do it here. Is he going to try and look down the inside into the entry of Dunlop? No, he can't. Stays behind. A very sensible move again. I probably wouldn't go side by side through there. The fact that the top 4 have managed to break away with these 3 squabbling is going to be a tough work. They need to work together to close that gap.
Yeah,
predictions coming in on the chat as well. Ted Brads is saying Morgan's going to catch Kai Hunter. Well, let's see what happens with 3 minutes left on the clock. 2 very quick drivers in their own right. So Kai Hunter crosses the line for Dan Holland Racing, takes the checkered flag. Morgan Porter will cross the line and take the second place for the GP plate. And Nelson King will cross the line in third place